All right, well, hello guys. I am back. I know that it's been a hot minute since we played, but that was because I was waiting for updates that I knew that was coming. So the biggest update is that they increased how many plants that you can have on your plot, which is fabulous because it was really quite limiting before, and I didn't quite understand why, especially when certain quests require you to have like 20 of some plant growing, or in one case 30. So that meant you couldn't have the variety of the flowers that you needed or wanted. That was one of the big changes. The other big changes is that we now have these special snips, which, let me see if there's any. There might not be any that are ready quite yet. And let me grab these seeds real quick. We walk around and we'll do some watering. I need something to be really flowered in order to really show it off. But I had, when I left, I had played some since the update, because I needed to do some organizing and stuff, and in doing so, I am now waiting for stuff to grow. So anyway, basically the snips, what they're about is that instead of having to aggressively snip the plants to get the flowers, you now just snip where the flowers are and it grabs the whole bunch for you, which is really, really nice. The other big change, the one that I actually was the biggest to my reason for postponing and playing, is that they changed how storage works. So now the seeds go here, and if you hold down the R, it automatically sorts them by type in alphabetical order. And the flowers the same way, which, this way, thank you. There we go. Alright, I saw that there was one new mission. White and dark purple hellebore. Oop. Okay, let's water. In order to open the greenhouse, I need to have certain plants. So that's, if you're wondering what I'm waiting for, it is that. And now you'll really get to see the snips at work, because I'm going to use them in a second here. The only thing about the snips, and this isn't a complaint per se, just something I realized, is that sometimes, or often, when you cut the plant all the way down to the bottom, when it blooms back up, you get more flowers per bloom. But, and it's the most noticeable with the roses, I guess. But at the same time, I am drowning in roses, so it's not like a big deal. So here, now you get to really see it at work. But you do kind of have to aim at the flowers, is what I've noticed. And if you're wondering why I have so many of these, one, I'm trying to get different colors of them, but two, I also need them for the, oh, what is that one room where they're turning them into designs? I forgot what it's called. Everybody happy here? They all look happy. Did I water over here? Don't remember. I did have in my... Oh, here it is. I'm trying to breed these to give me more colors. So, there's that. Oh, Bubba. Yeah. Here we go. And in order to get the snips, you buy them from the shop in town. Okay, come on. There you go. The only thing I noticed is it's a little finicky about where to cut. Right. Like this one here always causes me problems, and I don't know if it's because where the this plant sits that it thinks I'm trying to cut that. I don't know. You hear bugs? Oh, it's that right there. But the other thing they do warn, because they increase the plant limit of how many plants you can place, there's an engine, the engine that says to make the plants grow. That engine, did I see bugs? No. That engine that makes plants grow, if you have too many plants but a lower system, you're going to cause yourself to crash. Now, my system's really good, but I will admit I have been crashing. Not often, but some. The most when I crash is when I open up one of the storage units. Seems to be when my game is like, oh, you wanted that. Well, too bad. Here's a crash instead. Anyway, I still love it. When I sign in, I still just zone out and do my thing. This has over here, I want to fertilize it to give me seeds, so maybe it'll give me special colors, because there's only one that I'm missing. Alright, what did I need? Oh, we got a new color, Wild Morning Glory. Nice. And Orange Lily. Which I think I needed that orange lily. Alright. Wild Morning Glory. Orange lily. You're seeing so many seeds because I fertilized them with that special fertilizer because, like I said, I'm trying to get more colored seeds for the different quests. How are you guys doing over here? Everybody happy? All happy. Okay, so I have a tiny fear that when it comes to when I just have a single seed, it makes me think that I might have forgotten to put them out. I wish that the ones that you haven't placed yet or you've never placed down had like a little star or something next to it to let me know that, hey, I might want to do something about that. This does make it so much easier. What is the... I have white doors. There we go. I did that. Away. 20 white. What's the other one? Dark purple. This shovel has a, if you look at it, it has a little bell on it. That's why you're hearing the tinkling sound. I like that attention to detail. Okay, picking up my white daffodils since I don't need them anymore. I feel like that clock moves so fast, but I think it's probably always been the same time. I picked up that one when I shouldn't have. Oh, I did have a shovel on me. It was just in the wrong inventory. sure we don't have any ones we haven't collected already. What you guys? Nobody? Ugh, disappointments. Yeah, the inventory system was actually what caused me to stay away from the game the longest. I could deal with everything else, but the inventory system was just the worst for me. I did not. I just couldn't. I was wasting so much time trying to find stuff and organize that I was getting mad. And oh, I got a new sunflower. Dark red sunflower. Black iris. What about you guys? Anything? Nothing? Yeah, bag of disappointments. Hobby. I'm still in the middle of doing Next Fest. I'm not done. I still have quite a bit to record, but I needed a break. I'm tired of Next Fest. I'm tired of demos, which is hilarious because I love demos, but I saw this had an update and I was like, I know what I'm going to do for a few hours. Take a break from demos and pretend to grow some flowers. Which, if any of you ever told my mother that I was playing this game, she'd be kind of mad because she's been trying to get me to garden with her for years, and I hate gardening. The bugs and the dirt and the grossness. Not my favorite. But that said, I understand the appeal of it to people because you're making something grow with your own two hands, and I'm sure that's really quite lovely. But bugs. The bugs. I really need you guys to make even more colors. Can you do that for me? So today, I'm a klutzy person. I'll be the first to admit it. It's because I'm distracted, and I'm usually trying to rush from to and fro, and my mind is usually, like, nowhere near where I need it to be when I'm trying to do stuff. And so I'm kind of accident-prone that way. And, I fell going up the stairs, of all things, and I hit a jagged edge of, the I don't know what it's called, the lip of the stairs, on the top step, the edging or whatever. And my knee is throbbing right now. It's not swelling, which is the only thing that's making me feel like it's just sore because I hit it really hard and not that I hurt anything. That's my hope anyway. At the top of that. I find that so cool. There's all these little details that I really love about this game. I'm gonna show you guys something. Back here. See, there's a path over there, and we go up that way. I wonder if that might be a DLC or something coming. Like, we get to expand the garden out. I mean, like, there's plenty of room for it to grow, right? Like, pushing into things. It's really hard to see, but, like, there's something over there and behind the greenhouse. If we can expand out... Ah! Scared me. We need to drop off stuff, and then we need to do some... $150 white roses. Peonies. That's peonies, right? Rose, isn't that what I have right there? Oh, white peonies. Whoops. Somebody. Oh, I don't have enough white roses. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Oreo. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to brutalize the roses to get what I want. The jingling you hear? Because it's the special clippers. Alright. kind of dislike it. Hold on. It's a noise I'm not enjoying. Go away. Oh. Give me that one back, please. Thank you. I'll take the originals back. See what I mean? Like, it's kind of awkward on where to cut. You don't see me, I see her. So maybe if I trim it all the way back, though. Oh, grow better. That's the hope anyway. I think I do need, let's see, more colors of flowers. And there's a way to check that. I see green. I don't see any pink seeds. Okay. Here. Amaryllis, we're missing some colors. Missing most of these. We got all of those. Ivies, we're missing some color. And sunflowers, a couple. I'm looking for these two colors of hostas. Morning Glory. The irises. One more color of jasmine. Of course, the one color of rose that I'm looking for is the color that I need for the arboretum or whatever that we're making. All right, thank you for joining me for another episode. It took me 7 in-hour game to get to the point that I could get the plants that I needed for the greenhouse. God, that was really, like, I was having a moment. But we're back. I did some redecorating. While I was waiting, I did some redecorating. I laid my plants out differently. Yeah, anyway. These plants are growing in the winter, and I don't know how I feel about it. I thought for sure everything was going to go dormant, but it didn't. But this is the first day of winter, so I guess I don't know what that means. Anyway. Laugh if there's bugs. Bugs! Nope. Alright, let's take a look. Really quite pretty. Don't know if they will because they're not growing because it's winter or what. I'm not sure what the rules are here. Tell you I'm not picking them up. That seems off. The roses. I'm gonna guess the roses went. Okay. So even though they increase how many plants you can plant, I am still very curious into knowing if there's going to be a limit, if the limit includes the... Because to my understanding, the greenhouse is a pretty big building. And if it is, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Will be. Emma. Purple hydrant. To make... So what do I need? Pink tulips. think I got it.
Good morning. You certainly delivered on that list, didn't you? Thank you. Gardeners are always so trustworthy.
It only took like 30 in-game days, maybe 32.
As you can see, I spoke to my locksmith friend. The greenhouse is yours to do with what you will now. I hope it makes caring for your plants far easier. It's the least I can do for everything you've given our little community.
If you don't mind, I'm going to spend the entire day in the greenhouse grinning like the Cheshire Cat. This is going to let you do so much with a garden. Just being able to plant a seed and leave it alone makes things so easy. No need to worry about watering, pests, or whatever weather might be outside. The plants are just safe. It's great. I love it in here. Nice and warm too. I hope. I can't actually feel the temperature.
Oh, well, I guess there's that, right? Then that means I can place more things, right? Find out. The greenhouse wasn't as big as I thought it would be. I'm also not mad about it. Okay. I'm sort of torn about what to do. All right, let's grab tools again. These magical snippers, I love them, but I also dislike them. Oh, touchy. Let's place these and see if we see the same. Yeah, it counts. The greenhouse counts. Towards your count. So, if before the update, that meant that whatever we placed in the greenhouse, that was it. We wouldn't have been able to place anything else. That would have been a little disappointing. Lift that frog up because I keep wanting to walk that way and that frog is in my way. No ivy. Make any sense? Because there's nothing, no trellises for it. So one thing too, I should be transparent. I've been crashing quite a bit. Usually when a new day starts, I'll crash, and I haven't really whined about it too much because usually when I'm crashing, the game has already saved. The morning glory the only morning glory I have. Rum. Probably because I planted the other color. Wait, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm out. You don't know. Oh, I'm really tired. Do you think that's it? I think I'm gonna put any roses in the green. Quite a bit of space. Okay, I got all the jobs done. We're on my desk in the mess of my work. A master list. The items that I needed. Never cut the morning glories. Bit of a problem. Oh yeah, I did. Or Lily. And orange a sunflower. Don't know orange. I wish they would list the color names instead of... Because with pale pink, wild, they all look...
You know, I'm glad I live in a place where I get to see this kind of project come to life in front of me. Not everyone is so lucky. I've had my eyes set on some kind of Oberon cosplay for months that this would be perfect for. Now I just need to find the time between multiple jobs and wedding planning to actually...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stop him. I... Still need more. Got the special 2 different types of new pruning shears. Magical moment. Am I going to So, run with pruning. Humankind's ability to shape nature. We'll switch. Best I can tell for winter time is that things are growing much slower. End of the world. See? Pretty. Go to bed and leave and come back. And this will be the magic test to see if I crash or not. Best I can tell, the only thing that winter really does is everything grows much slower. Things are. One thing I've noticed about just taking the blooms of the rose bushes, they don't come back as, and so I have to trim them all the way down to get them to come back so that they're roses. I don't know. I don't know if that happenstance or... forgot to check to see if we're, that stuff is growing really slow. I still wish we could do the jobs. We could turn them in just from here without having to go to the box, find them, and then turn them in. I think I have 200 Alfred Rose cutting. Wild fatigue. No, I've never... Have I noticed that there was houses back there? I don't know. I'll find it. Why does a basic pawn make a small terracotta pot? That doesn't make any sense. then real quick? I'm going the wrong. Habit. I don't have any eye for any gardening, so I don't. I always find it, I figured out that the best way to not crash is that when I first load in, I stand still and let the graphics load in. And then once it does that, then I don't crash much. Ever, I guess, really. I don't crashed. So the thing that I kind of find funny about this game is clearly money isn't an issue. I mean, not really. I've made a lot of money and spent a lot of money. So money is really not an issue. What takes the longest is when you're trying to get special seeds to spawn. That's where the pain comes in. Because I needed purple hydrangea. And I think it took like 8 in-game hours for it to spawn. And of course, I didn't play straight through 8 hours. I don't have that kind of patience. So yeah, it's not my favorite thing. And yes, I did fertilize them to try to get them to spawn. Last run. I'm gonna guess since everything grows slower, that means that my days here are shorter. Means I'm just gonna wanna go. Why is all of this like I've never watered it? I also can't help but notice we're not getting seeds blooming. You're still playing up Complete the Plan book and help Jasmine with the pavilion. Hopefully things don't take there as they have in the past. But then if we don't get seeds in the wintertime, that means I have to play completely through. Might move. One more day. Orange tulips. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. It feels like a shorter episode for you, but before I hit record, I had been playing for about 2 hours before that, trying to get the day. Koi left the mall, make the fish appear in the... I had been playing for a couple hours to get this stuff. Use sickle. Get the koi to appear in... Oh. I know a vizier. I don't see... That big guy was a koi. No. Anyway. Thanks guys for hanging out with me. I'll be back with another episode of something, I'm sure.